What's up everybody, and welcome back to Minecraft. As you may have noticed, I've made some changes, mainly the intro, so nothing really to this part. I think I told you guys the other day about the changes they made with this right here, the new texture packs they're going to have and mashups and whatnot, which I actually am interested in getting into. I think maybe somewhere down the line here we might have Mass Effects or Texture Pack Tuesdays or something of that nature. Maybe Texture Pack Thursdays. I haven't set an exact time scale as to when I'm going to be posting these. I would like to do it every day, but I highly doubt that that's going to happen. It's probably more likely that it's going to be 2 to 3 times a week, more on the 2 end. Oh yeah, I forgot I put all this stuff back in this chest when we last finished. I don't know why I do that. Well, I do and I don't. It's a repetitive habit I have of being in my friends' worlds. And so that I don't take all of the stuff with me when I log out, I put it in a chest inside my place and then just log out. But, yeah, like I said, I was going to set some goals. I set some goals. It's nighttime, so let's sleep real quick. My goal is for this... I'm going to put some lights up real quick. But my goal for this this episode is coal and armor, or mainly iron, because iron's going to help us to do stuff and accomplish other goals that are in the future. So for the first few episodes, we're just going to do resources. I'm thinking in the order of like coal, iron, and then probably next episode's going to be more like redstone. I mean, if we find some today, we find some, but at least by episode 5, I want to have diamond. But iron will suffice if, it's becoming a pain to find it. Like I said, I am going to be doing everything on camera, so even the spelunking that I'm going to be doing, you're going to have to join me with down in the mines. And a creeper obviously just blew up. I didn't even notice. I hate creepers. Unless you put them in water. A lot of you probably know this, but if you could even get them into 1 square of water and allow them to blow up, they don't cause any damage to anything. So yeah, that's a fairly useful thing to know. I really don't feel like rebuilding this right now. I'm kind of set on going down into a mine and trying to mine some stuff. Mainly coal. Okay, wait, hold on. How was this set up? Okay, we're missing wood is what's going on here. Nope, I thought it might have gotten knocked back into here. But apparently it just disappeared into oblivion, which is a game I actually just played the other night for the first time, insanely enough. As much as I game, you think I would have played Oblivion. Awesome game, very awesome game. I'm gonna put a special thanks today to my friend Bert, who has been doing all of the right things recently, including introducing me to Oblivion. Today was rough, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a break. I'm not gonna do anything today. But that's what I did in the past, and that's how we got to where we're at. So I was like, I'm gluing my fingernail back onto my finger and proceeding. And that's a whole nother story of peeling potatoes, finding my nail on a potato, deciding if I should throw the potato away, and inevitably taking super glue and gluing my nail back on. I took a rather large chunk out of my nail. I mean, bad. And it wasn't just the nail, it was like a huge chunk of the nail and like the skin under it. But I super glued it back on, like I said, and it's been doing good. Luckily, I think the only thing I use that finger for when it comes to gaming is caressing the controller, and that's about it. So, I should be good. I'm going to plant these seeds, maybe get some more wheat. Nope, there's none grown. But I'm going to get wood for this later. Wood is actually a resource that I'm planning on getting after I get diamond, just because it's not like absolutely crucial to this game. I think I'm gonna put my mine in here. Yeah, there's things that I really need. One, I need armor, bad. And I know I could make leather armor, but I'd really just rather not bother for now, and try to get some iron ore, because I mean, I should be good. I got that iron sword. I'm not a complete noob when it comes to Minecraft, so I should be fine without any armor, just going and mining for now. As long as I don't get lost in the mine, I should be good. Okay, and so it begins, I think. Are we ready? Let me think here. Got shovel. I'll put this here. Take this. Put it here. We don't need the sticks in our inventory. I probably should have made that wheat into bread. I don't know why I just did that, but alright. So, onward and downward. I have missed you guys. I have missed streaming. I actually will find myself playing games and commentating them as if I still was uploading to my channel. And then I had this weird phase for a while there where I was recording content, and I still might post it. I'll have to decide. A lot of them are updates, and I think that's part of the reason I decided not to post them, is just because updates tend to get very redundant. And you know what, I'm not going to post them, but I'll just put what I was going to put in those update videos in here now. I basically was going to, I said in them that I was going to start recording again, to be looking forward to that. I got some new equipment, which I show in the update. I mean, if you guys want me to post it and you really want to see it, let me know in the comments, and I'll post it. It kind of goes over like the new equipment that I have that's going to help me in my streaming capacity, or my YouTube capacity. Streaming possibly. If you guys didn't notice, that's something that I posted on the first video when it went out, is that I might stream. I didn't directly say it, but I hinted at it. And let's see, what else did I have in those updates? I started getting birch boxes. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I don't know if you guys are into that. But I was going to start doing reviews on those. The other new things to be coming to my channel soon, well, there was a perplexing thing that I had going on for a while. I was trying to decide if I should keep this channel or if I should just create a new channel, and then all my new content, all of my pretty stuff that, you know, looks nice, was going to go on that channel. But I'm really straying away from that, just because I've done some research and that doesn't always pan out good for you guys or for me. Some viewers get lost, and I'm not trying to, you know, discredit you guys and your knowledge of YouTube, but sometimes it's a little harder for some people than others to figure out how to find somebody's channel and subscribe to it. I actually fortunately got to deal with one of those people, and when I say fortunately, I'm serious. You know, I like helping out people. That's why I've chose the profession as an IT. So yeah, sorry about all the rambling, by the way, but there's going to be a lot of this when I'm doing stuff like this, like mining. So another thing, if you guys have any topics you'd like me to talk about while I'm streaming, just post them in the comments, and I'll get around to them probably sometime soon. The other update that I wanted to make, I know this is Xbox 360. This actually wasn't in the update that I was going to have. This is kind of just something that I wanted to do for you guys, since, you know, you are the ones that I'm doing this for, and you're the ones who have kind of kept me wanting to produce videos. I have finally gotten to the point in my life where I have the resources and the capabilities to have my own Minecraft server for PC. So if any of you guys watching have PC and would like a private server, I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with it. As it is now, I have a really cool world loaded up on it that, you know, is basically just for exploring. It has a lot of cool builds in it. and I just haven't decided what I want to do with that. And that's part of the reason why I wasn't going to announce that, but I'd really like to have your guys' feedback since it is for you guys. I'd like to know where you'd like that to go. And I mean, it could be anything. I've seen some people go with, they'll just upload a map that's already kind of pre-built, and then you just kind of go crazy on it yourselves and make things your own. I can do a super flat world, although I will say that I am strongly against that, just because I do really like to see what people can do with, the natural environments, and also on super flats you got to do some terraforming, and that can just be a pain. The other things that I need to figure out from you guys is if we want this to be a creative world or a survival. And I have a pretty good feeling this is going to be split 50-50. Just because I'm split 50-50 on it, I think that it would be awesome just to, let your minds go nuts and see, to the extent of what you guys are capable of and what you can build. Which actually brings me to my next point before I fall to my imminent doom in this pit. I would like to get something going on PC. And I don't know if I want it to be streamed through Twitch, or if I want this to be like a team survival. But I really want to get some people that are hopefully better than I am at Minecraft. I'm not saying I'm bad, I'm just saying that I'm not great. And I'd really like to learn some stuff from you guys. I know some of you have actually contacted me on Xbox Live and shown me some of your worlds and stuff. Really amazing stuff, by the way. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time out to show me that stuff. But I would like to start up a PC world of maybe like an SMP map, or who knows. But kind of get a team going and do something with that. Or we could just do, on the server, I think I have space for at least 100 people. As long as you guys aren't going crazy with mob spawners and redstone, we should be good. And it is dedicated server, however, there are going to be hours. And that's something that I'm guaranteeing, and I can almost tell you for a fact right now that the hours are more than likely going to be from 2 p.m., probably super late to like 5 a.m. Those aren't the hours necessarily that I'm awake, but there is somebody who is going to be on the server that I really want to be on the server that kind of works by those hours. But we'll see. I might even just end up leaving it on 24/7. I know that's bad when you have people on that you've opted that aren't exactly people you know, or people you trust for that matter, which I guess you shouldn't opt in that case, but whatever, we'll figure it out as we go. I wanted to kind of just completely revamp what I've been doing. No more vlogs. I decided I'm not doing any more vlogs. They're just a pain. They really don't get anything accomplished other than like mental notes for myself. And that's pretty much how I'm gonna revamp my channel. It's gonna be 100% gaming. Actually, let me say 90% gaming. Probably 10% reviews, and that should be it. I know a lot of you have seen in the past, well, I guess, I don't know if this counts as a review, but I've noticed I've gotten a lot of feedback and a lot of views on my fast food hack video. So, with that taken into consideration, I'm actually full of knowledge of how to save money and do stuff like crazy, and crazy good at this. I'm crazy good at being cheap. So I was thinking of, making part of my channel that is just ways to save money, but of course it's not going to have such a boring name. It's going to probably be like spins on spinning stuff. Something of that nature. But I did a little more research. Now I know what I can and can't get away with when it comes to copyright and trademark, and what I have to say. See, I told you we didn't need armor. We're going to be fine down here. Should I go down here? I know I'm gonna get lost. I should just, okay, I need to, this place goes up. Break this stone. I'm thinking if I make this look more geometric, by the time I get back, I might be able to remember where I'm going. You know what? I'll just keep going in here, and this will be our strip mine. Hey, we might even find diamond. I highly doubt that, because I don't want to stream for more than 30 minutes, which, you know what? I'm gonna do 40 minutes on this video. I kind of want to go longer. I want to get stuff accomplished, because 60 episodes, I was thinking about it, it sounds like a lot, but in retrospect, when I think about it, it's been 2 episodes already. And I just haven't really accomplished as much as I would like to. I mean, given I have a house, I have a bunch of resources. Oh, I need to turn my updates off. I just think, you know, I need to be kind of pushing it here, doing cooler stuff, and it's gonna be boring and slow. Don't get me wrong. So if you're here expecting like epic stuff to go on, leave for your sake now. Until I'd say about episode, let's say like 7. 7 would be a good episode to come back on, if you don't want to see like the beginnings and basics. If you're new to Minecraft, and this is kind of the whole reason I decided to do this, it's a really good video to watch to kind of give you an idea of what you want to do. Not necessarily brick for brick, but you know, kind of a strategy guide of find a village, stay in the village, make a bed so you have a spawn point, because now if I die, which hopefully, God willing, I don't, because I'll lose all my stuff down here. I can come get it back, but it's a pain. I'll respawn in my room, the place where I had the bed. As long as you sleep there, it sets your spawn, which I didn't know when I first started. Another thing that I did when I first started, which ended up taking way longer, I mean, I'm looking now and I'm like, holy crap, I'm going so slow. But back in the day when I first started playing Minecraft on survival, it was basically, you know, I would dig some dirt out around me, I would hold out for the night with no bed, just kind of wait it out, and then early morning I would just get to it, try to find food, and then as soon as I could find a sheep, I'd do that, make a bed, and I mean, probably if, you know, I was going that pace on here, I would still be out in the middle of a dirt field with a dirt house built around me. So luckily I've progressed a little bit, and hopefully you will too by watching this. I'm not claiming to be the best, and please, if I'm doing stuff that you're like, there's a way more efficient way to do this, tell me. What my plans were to do is, well, breaking up, you know, coal, I'll be getting XP. While I'm killing stuff down here, I'll be getting XP. Hopefully, by the time I find diamond, oh, that's another thing I need to do. I need to start a reed farm so I can make books and bookshelves so I can enchant stuff. Because I need a diamond pick. That's like one of my main goals, is to get a diamond pick with fortune on it. If I could do that, I will be satisfied by episode 5. That's, you know, by episode 5, if I can get that complete, I will say that we are on schedule. This is episode 2, so maybe next episode might have to be, maybe I'll focus on farming, reed. Alright, I know what I'll do. I'll find, for half the episodes, so like 20 minutes, I'll find some reed, get a real nice reed garden going on. Nothing too fancy, probably just something along the bank. And then with the rest of the time, I'll come down here to our strip mine and see if I can mine some diamond. I'm going to do some research too off camera, because I can't remember. I've been playing PC too long. I can't remember at which level diamond usually is generated at. I want to say that it's from Bedrock. It's levels 7 through 14. That sounds right in my head, but I don't know. Then again, I've read a bunch of different stuff. I've read that you're supposed to count from the top layer of Bedrock. If you don't have solid Bedrock, which that's only in PC, I've heard other people say that it's from the lava level that you're supposed to count up, and that it's like 5 from the lava level. Who knows? Usually what I do is I'll read one of those posts, I'll strip mine like I am, and I'll find diamond, and I won't even question, what level it came from or anything like that. I probably should start making note of it if I plan on doing this a lot, which I do. But, man, we are actually coming up on some coal and some iron ore. I'm satisfied with the amount that we've gotten so far. I don't know how much longer I want to do this, but you know what, maybe I have a good idea. I think I'm just going to go do some exploring. I'm going to come get this ore that we left up here. Jump backwards a little bit. And then, after this, I'm going to go down to the cave and do some exploring. Hold on one second, my mouth's getting all dried up from talking so much. I'm going to take a drink. Refreshing. Very refreshing. A little too refreshing. I almost just massively burped into your ear. But I didn't, so you're welcome. While I'm mining this ore, I will tell you a little story about today. Awesome story. So, I'm taking a college writing class, and I'm recording this after the college writing course, of course, because I'm about to tell you what happened in this class today. It all started out, I got to my class, and the professor was standing outside, along with pretty much all of the class, and we're kind of just shooting the breeze, talking about stuff, trying to make an awkward situation a little less awkward, which is going in the complete opposite direction, and it's actually becoming more and more awkward. So, I don't know why, but this guy decides that it is a brilliant idea to start talking about rape. Yes, rape, not rap, not rake, but rape. R-A-P-E. I don't know how this came up, but, I kind of do and I kind of don't. We've been doing this thing in our class where we have to listen to music lyrics, and we have to try to decipher them and, read into them. Even sometimes to the point where I think that cannot possibly mean what they're trying to imply that it means. Oh yeah, let me get this wheat. I wasn't supposed to be farming this episode, but I think it's kind of crucial during all episodes that we mine stuff, we farm for food, because it's something that constantly needs to be renewed. I need to make a better wheat farm, and I think I'll set that for episode 4. Hopefully by that time we've at least found diamond, and I'm just getting ready to enchant it, but we'll see. Next episode we're finding diamond. How about that? I don't care how long it takes. If I have to post and render a 2-hour video of me just mining and telling you random stories about my college experiences, I am going to do that. We will find diamond next time. But back to the story. So, in last session, not tonight's session, last session, we reviewed the song Jeremy by Pearl Jam and got into all this debate over what's it about and what are the implications and whose fault is it. Is it society's fault that Jeremy is killing people? And then we had to come up with points as to, how we evaluate this. What do we base these evaluations on? And my evaluation was based on the fact that it came out right after Columbine, and it deals with a kid who's being bullied, so it seemed to me that the message was quite clear. However, some of the more existential people in my class seemed to disagree, and went off on this crazy rant about how it's America. The boy is America, and he's been abandoned by all the other countries, and now we're to the point where we are strong enough to beat the crap out of every other country. Where he got that from, I don't know. Maybe it was the American flag that the boy was wearing. Even so, I still don't get it. I mean, I get how you could do that, like how you could put that together, but at the same time, in my mind, if I had put that together, I think I would be like, that's a little far-fetched, and move on with my day. So anyway, with that in mind, with those people and their philosophical arguments, where is it? We have No Surprises by Radiohead. That's a pretty good song. I had never heard it. I'd never seen the music video. I know. Coming from somebody who grew up in the 90s, you should be ashamed of me. I am ashamed of me right now. And that one was clearly about suicide, but once again, we got into it with a bunch of different stuff. But that's neither here nor there. There's one song in particular, and this leads back to my long story that I've been trying to tell you about rape. So yeah, Tori Amos. I think that's how you pronounce her name. It's Tori space, and this is the last name, Amos. You've probably heard of her. Hopefully you have. She's fairly good. Silent All These Years was a song that we were going to be discussing in class today, and we weren't even in class. We were in the hallway around other normal, less argumentative people. So, oh, wait, hold on. Before I get a mental block, I gotta get stuff set up here. Okay, pickaxe. Got it. So, we're standing in the hallway, and this guy who has proven himself to be annoying time and time again starts rambling on about something. I'm not really paying attention until I hear the word rape. And I get kind of offended when it comes to stuff about that, especially crimes against women, because I was raised by a bunch of women. My dad wasn't there. So I just feel really strongly about that, even, abuse against women, but I mean especially rape. So as soon as I hear that, I kind of, it kind of puts me off, and I'm like, I hope that this guy isn't joking about rape, like trying to get people riled up, because he seems like the type. And yes, I was going to be ignorant enough to fall into it and play right into what he was doing until I heard, the actual contents, the context of what he was saying, which was about the song that we were going to be discussing in class and how it had been interpreted by some article to be a song about rape, which is actually, after listening to it, I didn't get that at all. But yeah, it's college. It's awesome. And I was supposed to be doing all these videos before college again. I was supposed to, during my summer, have an excellent and great time streaming with you guys, making content for you guys, but that didn't happen. If you end up listening to this song anyway, I don't know. I took it as a girl who was like the other woman, and she was like tired of being the other girl, because there's like a point in the song that she says like, "You better hope I bleed," which I can only assume means one thing, which is she's like telling him, "You better hope that I have my period, else you're screwed." I don't know. This has become vastly my most interesting and at the same time politically incorrect class. Luckily, we have the majority of people are pretty cool about it. But if you're not in college, go. I mean, even if you don't want to get a degree, even if you just want to waste some of your parents' money, it's great fun. I actually enjoy it almost as much as I do doing other recreational activities, like for one, what a hobby of mine is learning new programs, and as you've noticed, there's a new intro video that I am very proud of. So comment on that. If you liked it, please say something. If you didn't like it, you don't have to say anything. If you want to, do. But you don't have to say anything. I'm proud of myself when I learn new things. And like all things that I have learned over the ages, I have learned most of these things from YouTube. I just got Sony Vegas Pro 12 and had no clue how to use it. I was trying to mix audio for these Minecraft videos and trying to... there was a bunch of things I had to go through. One of them, I was having problems rendering it, and this is after I finished everything, into 1080p. And then the other thing is... Oof. That was close. I need to pay more attention to what I'm doing. The other thing that I was trying to figure out was, you know, what am I going to do for an intro? Because I don't want a plane. I don't want it all stock, like I've seen a lot of them. I want it very unique, very specific to my channel, and I want it to just scream me, like scream spin. Who I am, what I'm about, what I like. So, as you notice, there's lots of blue, there's lots of 3D-ness, there's dubstep, which is royalty-free, by the way. There's a looped background, which is also royalty-free. I used text forms that are also royalty-free. I mean, I went the extra mile to make sure that I wasn't screwing anyone over on this. Just because that's why I like to do things. I'm not planning on monetizing. What my beliefs are with YouTube is, if you're that good, if you've gotten to the point where this can be a job for you, you shouldn't need to monetize. People are going to sponsor you. So don't worry about copyright infringement necessarily, but just out of the goodness of my heart, I don't want to do it. I don't believe that it's a crime if you get caught. I believe it's a crime when you commit it. So, and I think this is mainly because I'm biased, and I myself am an artist and have had my stuff ripped before. And, you know, not just ripped, but also they took full credit for what I had done, and that is a really sucky feeling. It's almost like being cheated on. It's really weird. I used to laugh and think like, oh, it's so stupid, you know. I'm going to download a song, whatever. It's not going to affect anybody. And even then, I'm not claiming it as my own song, you know. But, that's like the lowest of low. If you take somebody's work and you blatantly... And I'm not talking about like copyright in class, you know, just trying to get a grade. I'm talking about like you seriously go out of your way to show this material as your own and say that you came up with it and that it's your brilliant idea. I mean, those people eventually get caught. I'm a graffiti artist, for example. I had one of these people in my crew. Hopefully you're watching this and maybe you can explain it, but I thought he was the sickest guy. I actually was looking up to this guy for a while. We were in a crew called OSA, One Step Ahead, and I don't know why I haven't researched graffiti before, like older and different styles, but I hadn't done it, and I decided, you know, I need to start learning this stuff, and I started looking at stuff, and I found out that all the stuff in like the past 3 years that we had went out and put up was straight out of Graffiti Women's magazine or book, and that was just like, to me, I was just like, really, like, and it's not even so much that he took it from them, it's just that he's not, like, he can't create anything of his own, obviously. Cyro, if you're listening, please correct this. Please tell me something about this. It's like when you hear that Santa's not real, and you slap your parents and tell them to take it back. And then you start questioning them about the Tooth Fairy and Easter Bunny. That happened to me. I still remember where I was at. I was in the Smith's parking lot. It was freaking horrifying. That was probably one of the worst days of my life. That was the day I became an adult. And adulthood sucks. If you haven't noticed. I don't know. If you're past 13, then you've probably experienced. Me and my friends were joking about this the other day. Actually, I keep going off on tangents. I know. I'm 88 or ADD, not ADHD. But we were talking. He works at a shop, and I occasionally go over there, just hang out with him for a little while. And he had straightened out this fork, and we were trying to throw coins. We had the fork on a simple machine known as, I don't know what it's called. It's basically a teeter-totter. I will have to research this after we get done because it's going to bug me. But it's the same thing that, teeter-totters are on. It's not an incline plane. I remember having to learn all of the simple machines. Incline plane. Come on. Wedge. No, it's not a wedge, though. Maybe it is. Anyway. So, this teeter-totter-like device which was, the pen was the focal, right in the center, and then the fork was the lever that you would, push one end on. So we'd put a coin on one end, we'd hit the other end, and it'd flip up in the air, and we'd try to make it into his tip jar. And we're kind of joking around, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I made it in, what do I win?" And I was like, "That's my tip jar, play again." So he just keeps playing, messing around, we're talking about, like, what happens if this game was really in the fair, and, he made it in again. He's like, "So what do I win now?" And I was like, "Congratulations, you've learned the lesson of disappointment. Welcome to adulthood." Congratulations. It's a life lesson that none of your peers know. You're far superior in your knowledge and abilities. How does it feel to be an adult? Get used to it. So we were just joking about how it sucks, basically, to be an adult. Unless you're, like, rich or you were born into wealth. But, I was thinking about it on a psychological level, and I don't even think those people are happy. Because boredom. It's something we've all had to deal with, and the only thing that I can think of that's ever gotten me past boredom is looking forward to things. Part of the reason why I like streaming is because I have something to look forward to every week, every day. And now I've actually noticed, since I started recording videos again, my mood has actually improved. And it's just the whole grass is always greener effect. Rich people have it all, so there's really nothing that they can look forward to. Poor people don't have it all and need money, so they're always looking forward to getting by. I just think that I've known rich people who have actually said that they would trade a bunch of the stuff they had for less stressful jobs. But they can't because their job is stressful and they have, responsibilities. I think that is probably the crappiest part about becoming older, is responsibilities. And I didn't get that as a kid. I was like, this is shitty. I can't stay up till 1? Why? I don't have responsibilities. I can stay up till 1. It's like, no, you have a curfew. And it's like, wait till I'm older. Well, I'm older and I'm staying up to 5 and I'm suffering the consequences of doing so. But it's the whole grass is always greener. Now I wish I was back then and I didn't have to go to school. Even though I love my classes, they're classes, So anyway, I've ranted long enough about random stuff. I'm going to get back to talking about Minecraft and asking you guys questions. And notice this, I'm going to be asking probably about 20 more questions during the remainder of this video. If you could please try to pause the video and respond to them, that would be awesome, because I have a feeling, if it were me anyway, I would answer the last question because it would probably be the only one that I remembered. I should have said this in the beginning, so if you want, go back, rewind, whatever, post the ones you can remember. We'll get this working sometime soon, though. So anyway, I really just can't stress enough. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, seeing people view my views, or my videos, is seriously like a real solid handshake. And someone saying, that'll do, Spin. So it's very valuable to me that you guys are even watching the videos. When I get subscribers, I literally do a little. I created a sub dance. Maybe I'll have to record it sometime. Next time I get a, I don't want to say next time I get a subscriber because then it's going to be like next video. No, screw it. Next time I get a subscriber, I will show you the subscriber dance. And then if I get 10 subscribers after that, I will show you an even more epic dance. It's not going to be anything like Alice in Wonderland, but I will try. Without breaking my neck, of course. So, what I'm trying to decide now is, I've been looking around this area. It's really interesting. I don't like this lava here, but I'm kind of thinking that it would be nice to have like an underground base, because I know that we're going to need to make mob spawners. That's a definite. Or mob spawner traps. That way we can farm XP, because we're really going to need that for the end battle. I don't know that I can get enough XP by the time we're going to be battling to sufficiently have my gear like enchanted to the way I want it to be. I don't know if you can enchant books as is right now. I'll have to check and see if there's an anvil in the inventory. I'm pretty sure there's not, which is going to make enchanting stuff with books impossible. But maybe before episode 60 we might have something like that. I don't know when Minecraft's planning to update again, because they just recently did, and me being the greedy little Minecraft hog that I am, want them to update everything daily. But yeah, that's one thing I need to think about. I need to start making XP farms and finding diamond mainly. Because this is my plan, because I know you hear a lot of stuff like the plans I have, diamond, farm, this, that, but I don't think you're actually seeing the large picture of what I'm trying to do. Okay, my plan and what I need to do is I need to get a pickaxe, a diamond pickaxe, and enchant it. And as many as it takes, I need to get one with fortune on it. That way, when I find diamond, or I find any other thing that I need some of, like extra of, I can mine it with fortune and it'll give us more. This is important for enchanting stuff, because, if I'm limited on diamond, then I can only enchant the XP is probably not going to be a problem. I can almost guarantee that, because we're going to build a farm for that. But what's going to become a huge problem is that we're not going to have enough stuff to re-enchant. So I'm going to enchant one thing. If it doesn't have the stuff I want, I'm going to have to keep enchanting them until I get the exact one that I need. Like thorns on diamond armor is something that I think I'm going to definitely need. I want knockback. I want fire aspect. Feather fall wouldn't hurt. Thorns, very good idea. Fire resistant. So there's a lot of stuff that I need, but it all starts with that one diamond pickaxe with fortune on it. And I know what a lot of people in the comments are going to say. They're going to say, well, why don't you just try to enchant, an iron sword with that? You know what? I'm going to kill this Enderman. I don't want to, but I have a feeling that he has it out for me. So I have a feeling I'm going to end up killing him. But back to the point. That's what we need first. So as soon as I get that, I think things should really start moving for us. And once I feel comfortable with the gear that I'm starting to get, and the farms that I'm starting to get, and when I say farms, I'm not speaking about wheat and melons. I'm speaking about like mob farms. I definitely need a blaze spawner farm for potions, so that's going to require us going into the nether. We're going to need a mob farm of some sort for XP. I think we just got iron golems, so that's actually something that I need to look at. I haven't figured out how to do those farms yet, but I want to know how. Because I want an iron golem farm because of all of the iron and resources they can give to you. So there's a lot of stuff. I mean, this is in the early stage. This is episode 2. So it's free game. If you guys have a better strategy of how we're going to get there, because this isn't just me, by the way. If we get defeated, I am blaming you guys. And myself, of course, because I have equal partnership in this. But I want to hear from you, what should we do next? So, What I might start doing in these videos is I'm going to set a goal for the next video, but I also want you guys to post below exactly like, okay, Spin, I think you should be doing this. I think this is crucial. I think this is what we need to do. Even if it's not for the next video, at least I can have it in mind. Tell me about what episode you think that it should go in, and I'll try to make headway towards that. So, you know, if you say Spin, I think we need to reach the Nether by at least the 20th episode, I will make a note of that, and I will take it into consideration. But please, if you're going to leave something like that, leave a valid point behind it, so I know why. You know, I'm not going to go like, Spin, I think you need to extend the map all the way out so that we can see everything. I'm probably not going to do that unless you say, like, I downloaded the seed myself, and I think that there's things you need to find. Please, no spoilers. If you downloaded the seed, if you have the seed and you're playing it, and you know where everything is, please don't spoil it for me or any of the other viewers. I want to find things on my own. If you want to drop a hint and be like, hey, look, I think that at this point you might want to look in this general area, that's fine. But please know exact coordinates of Y, X, and Z axes would be preferred. So let's go. Oh, he's coming at us. Oh, nope, not bread. There we go. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Up. I'm gonna take your pearl, dude. Is that an eye or a pearl? Let's throw this. What is it? What is it? It's a pearl. I can tell just by looking at it. I need ender eyes because we need to start finding. Well, I guess that really doesn't need to come till later. I was going to say we need to start finding the end, but we're only on episode 2. So we got a long way to go. I'm kind of done finding stuff in here. I really want to just get back to my place at this point. And I can't remember where I came from. This, I can tell, is going to be a very frustrating time getting out of here. Look at that. We're already at level 14. XP. Good job, guys. This is obviously not the way. But yeah, look at that. I'm happy with that. Because, I mean, what is it? 16 more and we're going to be at level 30. Is it level 32 is the highest you can enchant? I can't remember. I've been playing too much PC. Like I said. I need to get back to 360 Minecraft. And also tell me if you guys see updates like texture packs or something that you want me to download, maybe do a review on. Let me know. I'll buy them. We'll play, you know, one of the episodes with them. And I won't necessarily review it. I'll tell you what I think. But you'll get to see it in action, you know, and that way you can kind of make your own decision. With this update, by the way, I forgot to put this in. I'm going to just try to plug this real quick. While we're in this dark hole trying to work our way to the top. Mob heads. So I think there's creeper heads, skeleton heads, all those heads. You have jungle, you have cocoa beans now that you can get instead of just finding in chests. And those are going to be on the jungle trees. There's jungle wood, of course, jungle planks, and jungle stairs. There's also ocelots and ocelots spawning eggs in creative. So that was basically the update that has just come to Minecraft in a nutshell. I'm probably leaving some stuff out. Actually, I know I'm leaving stuff out. So just go check it out for yourself. If you don't have access to a 360 and would like to know the full list, go ahead and contact me. Leave the comments and I'll post a link to all of the updates so you can just check them out. Definitely a worth get. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know if I was actually going to be able to find it once I get out of the hole. We really didn't go that far. I'm surprised. That's probably for the better, though. So, there we go. There's our mine. I kind of want to fix that wheat farm behind us, but at the same time, I really don't. I'm just going to put everything in here until I can sort it out, because I hate having my inventory full. That's like my biggest pet peeve. I only like taking with me what I absolutely need. That way I don't have to leave stuff behind. And this chest is already almost full. We are doing a good job. Pat on the back, everybody. I don't know if you can hear me, but I swear that's me patting myself on the back and nothing else. Because I don't know what else it would be. So, oh look, this is done. I did just get a bunch of iron ore though, so I might as well put it in this chest. And start cooking it up. We'll take this iron ore that I've already smelted and what am I? Okay, yeah, there we go. Do we have... Yeah, the meat cooked. Okay, so we got some protein going on here. That's definitely good for business. So what do we need? We need some seed that I always drop on the ground. Hey, what's up, guy? How you like my house? So let's go ahead and farm some of this and replant it. Wheat is just one of those food sources that is abundant and, in my eyes, worth the time and effort. Just because you can make bread, and bread just stays in your inventory, and it's kind of like a default food. Also melons. I haven't really played around with them. I definitely need to and want to find some melon seeds. So I'll probably look that up in between these videos. So when our farming video comes along, we could do 40 minutes of farming. I know I said 20 minutes for next episode. We'll see what happens. But yeah, we'll do that. I'll figure some stuff out with farming. I want to get a melon farming going because I know those are pretty efficient. And I know a way to make them semi-automatic. We don't have hoppers in this version of Minecraft yet. But I'm hoping that someday soon there will be. But even so, I know an automated way of getting stuff to grow really quickly. Mainly carrots and potatoes, which I don't think they have. Dang it. Well, for wheat. We can use it for wheat. It's a little generator that you put bone meal in. It's really cool. And that'll work if we can get a skeleton spawner, so that's also crucial. I just really don't know what I want to do yet. Oh my gosh, we are way over 40 minutes. This is going on like an hour episode. Oh well. Let's get all strapped up first and ready for the next episode. So I'd say that this episode was a win. My evaluation at the end of the day is going to be an A-. I'd say A- because it ran over a little longer than I expected it to, but an A nevertheless because, as you can see, I am fully equipped with armor. So next time on this Let's Play, we will get what's finished in these furnaces, which I can do with this one now. The other one's going to have to wait, though, because I think that one's smelting. Yep, it's smelting still. It's going to take a while. Next time, we are going to do some farming. I'm preferably going to put them outside of a window. Probably this window. Maybe this window. Or maybe both windows, and we'll just have a huge farm out there. Who knows? We'll have to see what we're going to do. Thank you so much for watching. If you like, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Peace out.